Hey guys, welcome back to Front Seat Driver. My name is Jason. In today's video, we head to Corvette World in Carrollton, Texas. We're gonna go see what all they have. They have a brand new color for 2021, red mist on the showroom floor. And we're gonna talk about why you do not wait. When you find the Corvette, the C8 that you want, put your money down, make the decision, and get it right away, or you may lose it out.
Alright guys, so once again, there is a yellow Z06 here at Corvette World that looks just like mine. The only difference is this one has carbon ceramic brakes. I don't know if the lights can allow us to be able to see that, but it does have the carbon ceramics. This is a Z07 package, so it's got a few items that mine doesn't have. Not a whole lot, but I'm going to show you the one thing that it does have. It does have the competition seats, and I absolutely love the competition seats. So I actually asked them if they would, if the new people who buy this would like to trade out to the other seats. We are going to make a switch, and I will pay to have them swapped out. I know it's not going to be that cheap to have it done, but I don't care. I would rather have the comp seats, but I absolutely love this one. But of course, I bought one exactly like it, so why wouldn't I like it? This is a 2013 Corvette Grand Sport Collector Edition, 60th anniversary of 4LT. Let's hear this cold start. And on this C6, you get the round tail lights for all those who wanted the round tail lights. They don't like the tail lights on the C7, and definitely don't like the tail lights on the C8. This car is smoking hot, man. I love the wheels. And Rob's got the hat to match. Even says 60 right there on the center caps. Man, let's just look how low this car is. Look at that. That's crazy how low the C6s are. And just, here's a little tip, this is how they get them so close in here. They can't push them. Yeah. Still very impressive. I actually like this convertible 2011 Grand Sport as well. Well, I'm not a huge fan.
This one has the eagle eye tail lights, so as soon as I hit the brake. The eagle eye is the LED.
I think I remember seeing these before. Let's check out this eagle eye LED.
Obviously, you blacked them out to create that nice black on silver look.
Yeah. Another nice cold start. But yeah, I've got the LEDs. Pretty sweet. I love the smell of exhaust in the morning. Nice interior as well.
Both of these C6s have, that one has a Kenwood, this one has got a Pioneer aftermarket infotainment system. So let's see, this one he didn't wire in there, but let's see if we got the cables. I know, yep, there they are. So some of the people they do this, see they wire USB and auxiliary jacks.
Oh, nice.
You can do it.
I like this a lot. Now if there's only a manual.
You're the second person in a row to say that to me about this poor car. Oh, what am I doing here? Actually, I meant to drop this top.
So this is how you put the top down on a C6. Very nice. All right, guys, for those of you who have watched my channel for any length of time, you might remember I did a video where I compared the differences between the Corvette Grand Sport and the Corvette Z06, at least on the C7 model. And it wasn't about engine difference, one having more horsepower than the other. It was just about a few of the cosmetic differences that you have between the Corvette Z06 and the Corvette Grand Sport. And there's not a ton, because these are both the wide bodies that the Stingray doesn't have, but there's a few. One of the things that I missed in my video, somebody mentioned to me, if you look at the front vents right here, there's nothing. It's just a straight V. And if you go over here and look at the Z06, there's a little bar in between the two to separate the vents. That was something I actually missed. I think I got almost all of the other basic differences, but that was something that I missed. And somebody mentioned that to me, and I was actually pretty glad they did, because You know, I wanted it to be as accurate of a video as possible, but that was definitely something I missed. But I really liked both the Grand Sport and the Z06. But let me ask you guys, do you care about the horsepower? Does it matter to you, that extra bit of horsepower for the extra money? Or are you happy with basically 465 horsepower and the usable power that the Grand Sport has? My opinion is I liked both, and if I had not, if my Grand Sport would have been a manual, I would have definitely kept it, but it was an auto and I wanted a manual, so that was the biggest reason why I switched. But I absolutely loved my Grand Sport, but I absolutely love my Z06. I love the yellow. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally think it looks fantastic. I am a huge fan. All right guys, what do you think about this 2020? Now this is a non-Z51 2020 Stingray, and it's in white. You know, I really do like this. I don't know, it's got 1,247 miles, still on the high side, you know, 105. These cars have not come down in price yet, maybe down the road, but they have not yet. But I'm really liking this. And you know, I fight with the C8 on, I kind of think the convertible looks a little bit better than the Targa top. The downside is you forfeit the ability to see the engine in the back, which is kind of important. I mean, it looks really cool when you see the engine, but I just like the way the B-pillars look in the back. I just think the car looks a little meaner with that. I don't know, what do you guys think? But again, this one doesn't have a spoiler because it's not a Z51, although it does have a front end lift, and it is a 2LT, so it's still a really, really nice car with a lot of features, and I'm really digging the red and black interior. I like the red accents, just make it look really good. I don't know, I go back and forth. I know I say this all the time, but I love the C8. I just haven't been able to make the decision to get into one, and I definitely probably will not until the prices come down. I can't pay over sticker. But anyway, what do you guys think? I really do like this, especially with the carbon fiber inserts there, if you can see that. This is only carbon fiber on the inside, but definitely a nice car.
All right, guys, quick story about the white C8. So I had an opportunity, I spent a lot of the day there at Corvette World and had an opportunity to meet a really nice gentleman by the name of Ed. He and I started talking. He was looking at two different C8 Corvettes. His wife liked the white convertible. He liked a different one. We kind of ran through the pros and cons of each one, and as time progressed, he really began to like the white C8, the convertible. So about 2 minutes to closing time, a family walks in, and everybody expected that they were tire kickers, and they started looking at it, and he was like, this is the one I want. However, the finance manager was gone, and so they said, well, we can't really process this until Monday. He said, what does it take to hold this car for me? She said $1,000. He pulls out an envelope, starts peeling off the hundreds, and that car was sold. Ed looked at me and he was like, well, I guess that's not the car for me. And he was absolutely right. That was the car for the other gentleman. But if you find the one that you like, regardless of price, man, these cars are flying out of showrooms. So if you find the one you like, put your money down right away. Don't hesitate.
So here's another 20, I believe this one's a 2020. It doesn't have any information on it. I know it's not even on their website yet because I was looking to see, but I believe this is the Long Beach Red, which, I don't know. I like it. I don't know if I'm a fan or not. I mean, it wouldn't be my first choice, but I mean, it's not bad, but it's almost like red, where it looks like it has a little bit of brown mixed in to give it a little bit darker of a look, but I don't know. What do you guys think? But I will show you, this is the glass. I'm sure everybody's already seen inside the, the C8s now, but there's your window to be able to see the engine that you don't have on the convertible. But I like this color. I want everybody's opinion. I hear so much negative about the back end of the Corvette, the C8. What do you guys think? Do you like this? Honestly, I know I said it before, but it doesn't really bother me. I don't dislike it. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but I don't hate it. Somebody said it looked like a Camaro that had been smushed down in the back. I almost can kind of see that, but I still really like it. I don't know, man. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Do you like the back end or not? And I want to show you guys something crazy. I'm going to show you the interior of this real quick, but then I got something really interesting I want to show you. This inside is pretty nice. It smells really good in here, but I do like it. The cool thing about it, just like regular Corvette, has a weird little button on the bottom, but I don't know, it smells awesome. But you can see our engine right there. How cool is that? That is definitely something I really like. It is red. It's actually red mist. That's, hey, Robert, this is red mist?
Yeah.
I think I said Long Beach red or something.
Long Beach red was replaced.
Okay, so
yeah,
this
Long
is...
Beach red ended in 20.
This is 2021.
Yeah, so this is new red mist. GM has done what they've done for years now. They keep going light, dark with the metallic reds.
Gotcha.
See, the crystal red before the Long Beach red was light.
I remember the crystal red, yeah.
And then it got dark, now they're light again, red mist.
Okay,
so,
I like it though.
I do.
It's different.
It's almost got like an orangish.
Yeah, see, I was thinking brown, but yeah, I think it is orange actually is the color that...
Yeah, I think, you know, get it out in the sun, it looks like it's got a little bit of a hint of orange in the red.
Yeah, but it's interesting.
Yep. Almost like that candy apple red that you get back in the early C5.
Yeah, the candy apple was nice. But I want to show you guys something. Let's walk up here real quick. This is some insanity to me. This is something I would never in a million years attempt. So this is the old Grand Sport I was telling you about. But let's look at something here. Look at that distance. Look how close that is. To me, there's no way in the world, I'm parking that close. But anyway. Yes, your parking is insanity. I can barely park in my garage and you're parking an inch off of a piece of glass and a piece of trim. I'm impressed.
Well, let's just say it involves putting it close, putting it neutral, physically moving it.
You know, I was wondering, because I was going to say, that's just too much skill right there. I know they...
I don't feel comfortable cutting it that close.
I don't either. And I'll tell you, the only reason I thought that might be the case is I've watched them at Ferrari. When I was a kid, I would go to the Ferrari dealer like I do every dealer now, and that's what they used to do. They would push them in, but they were like 2 inches from each other. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's the way to do it because the car's so light you can move.
Yes, and I love your office. It's a little different than when I was here last, and it wasn't even that long ago.
Well, right now I got some clutter, but yeah, I've added the 50 car case, and I keep gradually adding to my collection on the wall here. Maybe got the newest ones for all you die-cast fans. They got the new C8R and the C8 Matchbox.
Look at all this. I love that right there, that Corvette poster. I have one similar to that when I bought my Grand Sport. They mailed it to me.
Yeah,
similar.
Yeah, I got the Grand Sport and I got the Stingray. I need the ZR1 and the Z06, and they are hard to find. And I went on eBay and there was no ZR1s. The Z06 one, they wanted like $100 for it. I was like, I'm gonna take a pass on that.
Anybody's got an extra one, wants to send it to Robert here at Corvette World, he can put it on display in his museum.
Yeah, add it to my wall.
Exactly.
Fill my wall.
It's seriously, it's like a little museum. I want to do this at my office, add some of this kind of stuff. I'm still going to order my ZR1. I mean, ZR1. My ZR1 I don't have. The Z06, the yellow Z06. Eventually I'm going to order that. I always think about it and then I forget.
Are you talking about that one?
Yes, this one right here. Yeah. Check it out.
I still have you and Mike here.
I got to get a different business card because that is terrible. That thing is quite unattractive. Yes, it's quite unattractive. But anyway. All right, well, we're going to go walk around some more before I head out. All right, guys, check out this 2005. And I believe it's Velocity yellow. I always get the yellows confused. I don't know why, but I always do. But it's a 2005 with 36,000 miles for $25,995. And it's an auto, so, you know, it's okay. But the interior looks pretty good. It's not bad. My daughter's got an 05, and let me tell you, her 05 is terrible on the interior. And this one is still excellent. The paint is pretty flawless on this. I only saw one minor little ding in it, in the paint, small chip. But roof in the trunk right now, in the hatch. But I definitely like this color. You know, I'm a yellow guy. One last one before we go. I don't really put a lot of Stingrays in the videos for some reason, but here's a pretty nice black 2016 with 17,867 miles for $49,995. And this thing, with a little bit of work, a little bit of ACS products, and it is a manual. It looks like the MGW shifter, the straight shifter, or whatever it's called. I don't want to start lying, pretend like I know too much, but that's what it looks like. And it looks pretty good. So, you know, throw on a front splitter, throw on some side skirts. ACS has their little Z06 thing here that me and Steve put on his car. Mostly Steve put on his car. I like to watch. Anyway, you can make this car really sweet, but it still looks really good, even if you didn't want to do all that. I remember when this car came out, the owner of the company I work for had one, and I was just like, wow, that is one of the coolest Vettes I've ever seen in my life. I remember thinking Corvette finally competes with Ferrari and Lamborghini in appearance, and they knocked it out of the park. The first thing though that I would change if I actually did buy this car is I would do something about that front grille. I would have to get rid of that retainer. It looks like somebody had braces and now they get the retainer in. I do not like that chrome on the front, but you can black that out, or you can completely replace that grille altogether if you so chose with either the Grand Sport or Z06 type grille, or you could do ACS has their own new grille that looks really good. Steve has on his car from Protective Dad Pranks. You can go check that out. But yeah, but this is a pretty nice one. It is a 3LT Z51. So anyway, that's gonna about do it, man. We're out of here for now, but I will be back next weekend. I'm doing some stuff with ACS that I've got a brand new product that I'm excited about. We're gonna be, well, it's a brand new product for me. You'll see, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's one of the things that I complained about on my Grand Sport, that it was one of the 5 things that I hated about that car. We are gonna fix that problem next weekend, but we will be back here next week. So I hope everybody has a great week. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Have a great week. Peace.